He's rushed for 1,309 yards, and they start with him as he cuts back, and Dillon picks up a first down and several more yards as he's finally forced out of bounds up at the 41-yard line. For a couple of games now with a hamstring. They lost Junior Seau, their other linebacker, earlier this year, and Brady's first pass is caught by David Patton, who gets up and crosses the 50-yard line, but is about a yard shy of the first down. As rough as it's been collectively, Jason has stepped up individually, and on 3rd and short, they give it to Dillon, and he angles his way as he turns his shoulders in behind Richard Seymour. Now, Seymour is the defensive lineman, 93. They line him up in short yardage and goal line situations. Patriots, who picked up 2 early first downs. Play fake, swing it out to the outside. It's caught there by Patrick Pass, who's become a little bit more a part of the offense over the past few weeks. We're going to discuss that as we go along. 2nd down and 6. Kevin Falk, the back up to Dillon. Turns the corner, gets tripped up, and comes up a little bit short of the first down. So again, they'll have a 3rd and 1 coming up. Corey Dillon is the running back. He gets it. And behind all that bulk, first down New England.
Look at the push that Seymour gets, though. I mean, you know, you got a pile there. I mean, you have Neal and Gorin blocking on that side, and then Seymour just comes in there, and he just
lined up a tight end that side. First down at the 35-yard line. Heavy dose of the former Bengal as Dillon picks up 4. He takes it to the 31. Sammy Knight makes the tackle. John, the only question about Corey Dillon was, how he would fit in.
Had no problems whatsoever. Everyone is very, very happy with that deal.
2nd down and 6, and Brady floats one over the middle with fabulous touch to Falk for the touchdown. 31 yards, and the New England Patriots have now scored first in their last 19 consecutive regular season games.
Like Kevin Falk as a receiver, the Patriots had 4 wide receivers. And you're going to see the Dolphin defense is spread out. The only guy for Falk is the middle linebacker. Once he gets by the linebacker, Tom Brady knows he has a touchdown.
Throw it up 2nd, and they lead 7-0.
Few weeks, who they're going to keep, who their coach is going to be. Are they going to have a new general manager? And of course, they still need another quarterback, even if they keep Fieldy.
Well, Fieldy gets sacked and he fumbles, and it's recovered there by number 78 of the Dolphins, Geno James, after it was knocked away by Jarvis Green. So to run it back, and the left-footed former Steeler angles one toward the sideline. Well-placed kick, 27-yard line. And getting free is Welker, and there are no flags, and Welker is still alive, and Welker is inside the 10, cuts back and gets tripped up at the 2-yard line. And there are no flags on a play on which you almost always see a flag. When a guy goes from one sideline to the other, it's almost unavoidable not to throw an illegal block, but there's no flag on a 72-yard punt return. Sammy Morris is the back here. A.J. Feely will give it to him, and he dives into the end zone for a touchdown. So the big punt return by Welker, and then Morris pays it off, and they're an extra point away from tying the game on Monday Night Football. Rookie out of LSU, but seeing a lot of playing time because of all of the injuries. And here comes the blitz, and down goes Feely. So New England with one of those jailbreak blitzes, and Roman Pfeiffer, the oldest linebacker in the league, comes in to get the sack.
He is a guy with the right kind of mind, and that's what they need, the right guy with the right mind, Al.
All right, thank you, Michelle, as Matt Turk sends one skyward again. A lot of punch in this game. That's fair caught at the 49-yard line by Kevin Falk. 6 punts already in the first 17 minutes of action. That one good for 33 yards. 49 remaining in the opening half. New England takes over at midfield. The game tied 7-7. And Tom Brady hands the ball off to Dillon on the stretch play for a gain of 7 to the 43-yard line. 3. So the Miami defense, and they've done it for years, plays New England very tough. Falk close to a first.
Field, it doesn't have football, comes into the NFL and becomes a starting guard.
On a world championship team as Patrick Pass carries the ball. You had Seymour in the game. He had Vrabel in the game, so the two defensive guys are in the game helping to pave the way, and it's a first down, and we go to Michel. And there you saw him in action in his wrestling days, and Brady has to keep it, and Moreland Greenwood pounces on him. Learning to be a masseur. You know, don't you want to get a massage, not give one? Here's Brady throwing over the middle, and that pass is incomplete. And you've got a flag coming in. Deion Branch, the intended receiver.
As offensive linemen, because they have great balance.
Well, the quarterback was in the pocket. Holding, number 56. Defense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
In the NFL.
Here's the offensive breakdown. The key play, of course, for the Dolphins was the 71-yard punt return by Wes Welker as David Patton makes this catch, and he's out of bounds at the 28.
One of them.
Gibbons would be their leading receiver with 52, and this will be a first down as Patrick Bass takes it through the middle, but he just distributes the ball. Gibbons with 52, then you have Patton with 39, Graham the tight end with 25. I want to see the guy who's going to throw you out. Second down and 7. And this is Dillon with a pretty good sized hole. Stephen Neal throwing a nice block to spring him, and it'll be third down and 1. In these situations, you've got those two defenders in, Seymour and Vrabel, and you've got Dillon, and just the way he angles himself and turns those shoulders and goes in like a knife in a first down.
And that was one time that he didn't follow Seymour. Seymour
one to this point, consuming almost 6 minutes. And Brady with time, and he sends one to the corner where Christian Fourier, the tight end, has to stop and make the catch. And then he's down at about the 2.5. Second down is 7 minutes left in the half. Brady, draw, Dillon almost untouched. Touchdown New England.
The quarterback, here you see him here. You're going to see Neal pull to this side, and they're going to run the draw. So they'll line up here and run it back to this side where there's really no defenders back there. You see a good trap block, but they're by Stephen Neal.
First half. New England back up on top. 14-7. Learning a very tough lesson. They're -9 in the passing game. And now they try to get back into positive numbers as Randy McMichael, the tight end, makes the catch up to the 36-yard line, about 3 yards shy of the first.
To worry about third down.
Dan Marino in the shadows, looking on. Feely rolling and stopping and then firing underneath, and he gets the first down here as Brian Gilmore makes the catch. 19 total yards. Good play fake. That buys a lot of time. Fires it over the middle. And going down to make the catch at the 32 is Marty Booker, the ex-Chicago Bear.
Because the Patriots don't blitz a lot on first and second down.
Travis Minor to the 26-yard line where Ted Johnson makes the tackle against the Washington Redskins. Pass is swung to the outside, and that'll be a first down as Gilmore makes the catch. And Troy Brown, who was in the secondary that time, forces him out of bounds. First down for the Dolphins. They have
pretty good jump on it.
15 picks this year against Feely, highest interception rate in the NFL. Fires this one to the 11-yard line, and it's taken in there 4 yards shy of the first by Marty Booker. So in Shaq. And then John talked to Terrell Owens, and we'll have that report coming up on the Toyota halftime show. Third down and 5, and the pass is incomplete. May have been tipped, intended for Randy McMichael, and so the drive, which started at the 30-yard line, bogs down, and Miami will have to settle for a 3-point attempt.
In the history of the National Football League.
Leave it to Belichick. Murray with a 30-yard field goal that is good. With 1 minute and 52 remaining, maybe a new trend will be starting. 14-10 New England.
It's very difficult to throw the ball on.
That one wasn't deflected. He just had the pressure put on, as he does here, and he's going to launch it deep downfield into double coverage, and it is intercepted at the 20-yard line by Sammy Knight, and Knight was contacted at that spot by David Patton, so the play is over there. But
receivers, because of press, and it's hard to throw in the middle because of the two safeties.
Knight's third pick. Miami has all of its timeouts. Feely on the run, throws, caught, but out of bounds. Yes, no, inbounds and then out of bounds is Chris Chambers. He made the catch, and then he's out of bounds, so he got both feet in. Feet planted, made the catch, and then falls out of bounds. Ball at the 32-yard line. Feely flushed out again, throws, caught. Morris is free, and then he gets around Troy Brown to pick up the first down. Brown had a chance to style at about the 40. He gets to the 45. A 15-yard gain, and now a timeout is taken with 1 minute and 2 seconds. Timeout taken by the Dolphins.
Run them out of it. I think you have an advantage with your big guys against their linebacker.
3rd and 10, and that is caught out in the flat, and Morris gets taken down at the 49 by Roman Pfeiffer. And then New England, they're going to get the ball back, so they take a timeout, and they'll have 2 timeouts when they get it back. You know, they are the Patriots, John, have become the NFL's version of linebacker U. It's in Miami. As the teams go back to the locker rooms. Coming up next, the Toyota halftime show with New England on top 14-10. And we'll have that when we come back after this message from the National Football League and a word from our ABC stations.
He's afraid to overcommit to the run because Brady is too good throwing, Al.
Well, they won't overcommit here because this is McMichael making the catch at the 45-yard line, and Willie McGinnis makes the tackle, and there's a flag at the end of the play.
I think Miami found something there.
Unnecessary roughness, Sperry, number 37, defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Bill Belichick, 40-yard line. They're going to run a reverse here, and then they're going to drop the ball as Marty Booker drops it, and New England recovers it. Booker and Chambers, the 2 wide receivers, running the reverse, and New England winds up recovering it. And I think blitz, Brady steps up, fires, strike, 32-yard line. David Patton going to the ground and makes the catch, and a 3rd and long is converted on a 21-yard reception. 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Kevin Falk is the back. Pass caught. 27-yard line, David Patton. 2nd down and 4. From the 27-yard line, and Dillon goes through the middle. Tough running to the 20-yard line. First down, it's Falk.
It's tough to throw in the middle and tough to throw deep.
1st and 10. And that's picked off at the 10-yard line by Sammy Knight, his 2nd of the game. And then New England tries to strip it, but it goes out of bounds. Good play by the Patriots to try to strip it and knock it out of bounds. There's a little skirmish at midfield. A flag is down, a couple as well, but the pickoff by Sammy Knight, and Miami gets it on the turnover.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 72, New England. 15-yard penalty, first down, timeout.
Right there, Sammy Knight is the safety. He wasn't deep.
Now with this drive starting at the 43, that's Travis Minor going through the middle. 2nd and a deuce from the 35-yard line. Minor exploits that little bit of a hole for a gain of 7, and that's a first down for the Dolphins at the 30-yard line.
Patriot defense.
3rd and 5 now. Under pressure, Feely gets it away, and going down and making the catches, Chambers. So they convert on 3rd down, and they'll set it up at the 16, 1st and 10. That's in this defensive set. Feely. Nowhere to go, and McGinnis will wrap him up for the sack, and a flag is thrown.
And we talked about the Patriots when they had the defense with no defensive lineman in.
Face mask, number 55, defense. That's a 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. It's still first down.
Line. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, New England up by 4. Blitz again, all kinds of pressure, but he gets it away for a first down as the catch is made by Darius Thompson at the 2. Troy Brown that time blitzed. Everybody coming for New England.
Coach from that side, he had 2 receivers out there.
Travis Minor is the running back. He'll get it on 1st and goal, gets upended and scores. Head linesman comes in, signals touchdown, and Miami has the lead. Very much so, and he's proven that, of course, on the biggest stage of all in 2 Super Bowls. 2nd down and 8 from the 31-yard line. Brady swings it outside, caught by Deion Branch. And that will be a first down. He's run out of bounds by Sam Madison. Now
Minnesota, Green Bay.
Dillon on 2nd and 6. You know, they're not on Monday night, so we haven't had a chance to talk about them that much. But to Jim Mora Jr.
There's Michael Vick in this league.
3rd and 1 with Vrabel and Seymour both in the game offensively. And now Brady goes to the outside. And Daniel Graham with a flag thrown at the end for the moment, picks up a first down, and they might even tack on some more yardage here.
Personal foul. Grabbing and pulling the face mask. Number 52. Defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Marlon Greenwood.
You know, you said didn't matter.
Now on first down from the 25-yard line, it's Dillon. Started one way, goes the other, and Dillon is out of bounds near the goal line as Arturo Freeman finally runs him out. So Corey Dillon tonight has carried the ball a total of 20 times for 93 yards, and he gets 20 on that rush.
And the first chance he get, he was going to take that cutback.
Stepped out at the 5. Now they give it to the up back. That's Patrick Pass. In the role of fullback here through the middle. Flag is thrown on the far side of the field.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Number 29. Defense. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
You've got Seymour and Vrabel, per usual, in short yardage, third down and goal. Fake to Dillon. Look at that time for Brady. Swings it to the outside and finds Dillon. Touchdown. We said before, Dillon doesn't catch a lot of passes. He certainly wasn't the first option there, but boy, do they have great timing or what? 1001. 2:07 remaining in the third. Pats up by 4. Single and 1. That's pretty good too. From the 9-yard line, first down for the Patriots. Brady goes to work. Duns it to Branch. He loves Branch. Branch takes it to the 33. Branch missed a lot of the season with 2 interceptions. It's second down and 10. Little toss back, and Dillon's going to cut it back. And Corey Dillon takes it up to the 42. Corey Dillon this year making his first ever appearance on Monday Night Football.
And they got him.
That's exactly what he's gained tonight in 24 carries, 100 yards for him. On third and 4, it is caught by Deion Branch over the middle, takes the ball into Miami territory. Derek Pope, the rookie linebacker, tackles him, and a first down for New England. Second down and 7 from the 45. And that's Kevin Falk who gets free to the 30-yard line. Pure respect. There's nothing like it. Here's what Jason Taylor has to say about Tom Brady.
The guy knows how to win. That's all he does. Since he's been in the league, is win. You know, he's a 2-time Super Bowl champ, 2-time MVP. I mean, Peyton Manning has big numbers and done a lot of great things. Tommy's won a lot of games and won the 2 big ones. So if I start a team tomorrow, you give me a bunch of money, I won't give it all the time, but I'll give him a bunch of it.
Got started with this guy.
From the 29, Kevin Falk. When people talk about quarterbacks and match them up and go to Marino and Elway and Falk is down, so they signal to the bench. One of the things they talk about is, can a guy bring it from behind? Can
pass protect?
Used to getting double teamed. Dillon through the hole, runs into the official, and that's the only reason he doesn't get into the end zone. It takes an umpire to stop him.
But he follows Seymour.
Fake the Patrick pass, and then the throw. Caught. Tight end, Daniel Graham. Touchdown, Patriots.
I bet Dillon follows Seymour, and Tom Brady fakes to him and throws the ball. They bite on everything, and then Tom Brady comes back and throws it to the right corner. I mean, he threw it.
Patriots 28, the Miami Dolphins 17 on Monday Night Football. Remaining in the fourth quarter, and A.J. Feely trying to lead this drive from the 32-yard line, throws underneath to Sammy Morris, and the ex-Buffalo Bill is up to the 47-yard line, and the Dolphins will go no huddle.
And you wonder, I mean, a lot of times you don't want to stay. You know, like, I mean, Jim Bates is going to be interviewed for the head coaching job tomorrow. 3 linebackers, 4 defensive backs.
Second and 6, and they give it to Morris, and New England not expecting a run. And Sammy takes it to the 26-yard line, and he's tackled there by Troy Brown, back in on defense after a 12-yard rush. 26, Feely takes the snap in the shotgun. Throws over the middle. Morris tackled at the 19-yard line.
Catches up with the Dolphins. You know, new quarterback, different system, coaches.
Only a 3-man rush, but enough to put a lot of heat on Feely And then the pass is incomplete, but Chambers gets interfered with in the end zone. Rodney Harrison. First and goal from the 1, and Sammy Morris will try to knife his way in, and does. Touchdown Miami.
Where the fullback lead blocks and the tailback comes in behind him. That time the fullback went to the right and Sammy Morris came in to the opposite side.
Addison Chambers in motion. And Feely throws, and it's too high. Free stoppage. First and 10. Brady has that one knocked down, and so that comes at the 2-minute warning. David Bowens, and again, Brady went into tonight's game in 13 games not having a single pass deflected at the line tonight. Which is what that short run back did to New England. Brady, he's going to get sacked, and he's going to just throw it up for grabs, and it's intercepted. Brendan Ian-Badejo is intercepting the pass as Brady is going down. And Feely to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Intended for Darius Thompson. The coverage by Earthwind Moreland. 4th down and 10. Feely throwing to the end zone again, and it is caught by Darius Thompson for the touchdown. Darius Thompson covered by Troy Brown. Bates says let's go for 2.
He is going to be the defender. He is playing him deep and off to the inside. That was a bad angle. I mean, that was a good read by A.J. Feely when he saw the defender as Troy Brown, and look where Troy Brown is playing him. He threw it where there was no way Troy Brown could get it.
And Thompson was one of the GOATs last week when he dropped a pass on their last drive against Denver. And Feely goes
there all day.
Feely instead looks over the middle, gets hit as he throws, and it's knocked down in the end zone. But here's an opportunity tonight. And Brady has to spin away, and then he gets taken down. At the 15, David Bowens finishes him off.
That's Jason Taylor here. He's going to be first. He's going to put the pressure on him from that side. See, and he sees it, and then he starts to spin from Jason Taylor, and there's David Bowens right there. Situation.
Light stays in to block him. Brady gets the pass off under pressure, and it's intercepted again. Arturo Freeman to cement the ball game.
You know, Bill Belichick knew it. He tried to warn his team. Tom Brady said last night, this is the toughest defense I play against, and then they went out and proved it.
And blew an 11-point lead in the process, and it might as well be the Super Bowl with the bucket on Bates. The two who coached together at Cleveland. With an acknowledgement, Brady with 4 picks tonight, and the Miami Dolphins shocked the New England Patriots.